Buongiorno, buongiorno Rossoneri. I hope you're all well. Big match day between AC Milan and Chelsea. We gained Theo Hernandez back. He was back against Juventus, where Allegri yet again spoke, saying he gifted us the game. They gifted us the game. Milan didn't win anything. We make a habit of picking up gifts. But anyway, we move on, guys. We move on. Let's talk about the Milan-Chelsea game. Like I said, we gain Theo Hernandez, but we lose the Ketela. He picks up a minor muscle issue versus Juventus, and therefore is more than likely to miss tonight's game. Adding him to already a long list of injuries: Mike Maignan, Ibra, Kier, Calabria, Florenzi. The list goes on and on. Something needs to be looked at regarding our injuries, because we cannot always have so many injuries at this point every season. But team selection wise, I believe Rade Krunic should be getting a nod ahead of Pobega tonight. Pobega played very well against Juventus, but tonight it may be the turn of a bit more experience, a bit more know-how from Rade Krunic will be added into that midfield. Theo Hernandez, like I mentioned earlier, gets his place back in the side, so it should be a back four of Theo on the left-hand side with Tomori and Kalulu centre-back. And right back, it looks like it's going to fall on the Serginho Dest, who will get probably another opportunity to get, to make amends of what happened the last game played at Stamford Bridge. It could be that Gabbia will keep his place and Kalulu remains on the right. Those are the only doubts in regards to the defence. So we shall remain the next few hours, but probably know a little bit more in that merit. Of course, Igyrossonero stays in goal. In the midfield, Tonali, Benacer, and like I said, Rade Krunic should keep the place, and obviously Leao on the left hand side, with Giroud, and possibly tonight will be the turn of Brahim Diaz, who will take the role of what Charles de Ketelaere has been playing in that number 10 area, with Krunic slightly to the right. Or it may be we will beefing up the middle of the park with Benacer, Tonali and Rade Krunic, with Diaz playing slightly more to the right hand side like he did against Juventus. Those are the tactical key areas which we will probably know closer to the game. Chelsea, who will be missing Fofana for injuries that he picked up at Stamford Bridge versus Milan. Kante, who's still not quite ready from his hamstring injuries, he will be missing the game, as will Ziyech. But for the rest, the team will probably likely to be the same one, minus obviously Fofana, that played against us at Stamford Bridge. We shall wait to see closer to the game how they set up against Milan. Tonight, I think, will be a completely different game. I think in front of our own fans, a sellout stadium. It'll be an absolute roaring San Siro. We have to go and claim those points, guys. We have to go and get the win. I think a win for Milan will put us back in the driving seat and will put us back to being favourites for the qualification of this group. A group that really we don't want them to be living to the last game. Milan have 2 games out of 3 at home, and tonight obviously being one of them. And I think reclaiming the 3 points that we lost at Stamford Bridge would absolutely be key. I think Chelsea are on the up, and now that they've established a new manager in their team, they're playing a lot better and have a different vibe about them from the previous manager, Tuchel. So I expect it to be a really good game tonight. But if Milan play how they have been at home, and the big matches, touching wood, they always deliver. Let's hope tonight will be the case. Let me know what you guys think of the match tonight. How do you see Milan fare out? How would you like to see us set up for that game? Let me know what dangers Chelsea pose for us and how you see us hurting Chelsea. Put it in the comments below. Subscribe to the Igyrossonero channel if you haven't already done so. We've just gone up 8 subscribers to 70, which is already massive for one day that I've had this channel up and running. Really, really good. And it's new for me as well. So I'll be providing more content, and I'll be probably doing a post-match chat with you guys later after the game. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments below. Like and subscribe. And Forza Milan!